Nigga wanna see me fall. Stephen Curry, how I ball. Gosha garments and a white 3 on my body. I'm an icon, man. Damn, a girl about a 10. I should fuck her in the Benz. Niggas say they.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JR, and I'm back again with another 2K video. And in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you about 5 different jump shots that you can use within Park or Pro-Am or even my career. Because my last jump shot, you know, I've been using base 11 all years, but I've been changing the releases some, and you guys may not necessarily like base 11 like I do, because it's really personal preference on the way that you want the jump shot to feel. But that's no problem. I'm actually just going to go over other jump shots that you can use within the part. You can try them out. My only advice to you is not to constantly switch jumpers, but to, you know, use the same base, because in 2K19, unlike last year, it's more about timing than it is anything else. But you still need a new base, so we're about to get right into that just real quick. Thank you guys so much for helping me hit 400 subs. I'm actually at 414, so thank you guys so much for that. If you're new, man, please hit that sub button. I'm on my way to 1K subs. Hit that like button, it really helps me out. And just leave me a comment and let me know if you're actually going to use any of the bases that I'm about to show you guys. But yeah, man, we're just going to get right into the video. Alright, so I'm about to show you guys every single base that has been known to be a good jump shot within 2K19. So it really just depends on your style of player and what type of release you like, what type of base you like, and then I want to go over the releases as well. This is just to help people that, you know, maybe new to the game, or maybe you're just looking for, maybe you're looking to try out different jump shots to see, you know, if you can get more greens. But it's mainly all about timing. So the first one, you know, everybody knows base 8 is, you know, a pretty popular base. Me personally, this was the first base that I used on 2K19. I liked it, but it wasn't good for shooters because I felt like it would make you step over the line a lot. But this base has been known to be really good for like shot traders and builds like that. So I mean, and it's an easy base to time. It's not too quick, but it's not too slow either. So it's a pretty good base. That is one that I would definitely recommend. There's also Jumpshot 9. This is really popular as well. I haven't really used this one. Me personally, I don't really like this base because, one, it's super fast, and it's also kind of ugly. But this jump shot is really good if you're trying to get your shot off fast. Really good for like sharpshooters especially, because on this game the shot contests are broke. So, you know, the quicker you can get your jump shot off, the less likely the chance of you will actually get contested. But I didn't like it because it was extremely fast. But if you can master this shot and get the timing down, then this is a really good one to use. So of course, this is my favorite base on the game, base 11. I've used this primarily all year. It's my favorite one. I feel like it's really smooth, and the timing for me is really easy to get down. It's a pretty fast jump shot, but it also isn't too slow, so I'm still able to get my shot off fairly quickly. But for me, it's just super smooth. I get a lot of greens, you know. So yeah, that's why it's my favorite jumper on the game. The next one that I would talk about is LaMarcus Aldridge. Let me find his base real quick here. And I actually used LaMarcus Aldridge just the other day, because I was just trying to mess around with different jump shots in 2K. But I don't really like LaMarcus on this game. It's kind of like base 11, but I don't know, to me it feels a little bit more quicker. Oh, it's actually right there. It feels quicker, but if you can get this jump shot down, it is really smooth. It's just, I don't know, I'm so used to base 11, and I have that in my muscle memory. So any jump shot for me, I mean, it's just going to take some getting used to. I played it a few games, and I just didn't really like it. But it's really popular. It's known for being pretty fast, and then also giving you a lot of green lights. So, you know, LaMarcus Aldridge is a really popular base, and, you know, if you want to try that one, you definitely can. A lot of these bases, you know, you probably heard a lot before. But, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and just give you guys a bad jump shot just because I want to make a jump shot video. I'm only going to give you guys good bases. So, that's what I'm doing. Another good one is actually the agent special here, Jumpshot 49. I try to use this one too, and this one's, you know, kind of easy to cue, because whenever you see your player's feet move up, that's when you know to release it, and that can help you get in that green light window. As you guys know, if you have an 87 or higher 3, you can actually green every single shot that you take, which I don't really know how true that is, because I've never, you know, this game still gives you a lot of whites too. But this jump shot is smooth and it's easy to cue, so if that's one that you want, I feel like it's a little bit slower than base 11 is. And I did use it for a while, but like I said, you know, base 11 is my go-to, and that's probably what I'm gonna use the rest of the year. But base 49 is a good one as well. One that I thought about trying, but I don't really want to because it's really slow. Let me find it here. Is Rudy Gay. This jump shot is slow, so it's not really good if you know are gonna need to get your shot off quick. But for whatever reason, this jump shot has a huge green light window. So if you're like, this may be good for a non-sharpshooter build, because like maybe even for like a lockdown defender, if you're chilling in the corner, you know, and people may not guard you as tight, you can time this jumper really well, and then I feel like if you can do that, then you're gonna get a lot of greens with this jump shot. So you can give that a try. That's really every single base that I can think of that I would personally recommend in 2K19. I've heard people, they like to use Carmelo. They say that's a pretty good base. I haven't used Carmelo Anthony at all, but if you want to give that one a try, you can. I may mess around with some of these bases just to see if I like any better than the other. But I'm just, you know, I'm so used to, you know, base 11, there's really no reason for me to change. But for you guys, you know, if I'm able to find a base that's a lot better than base 11 for me, and that gets me more greens, then I may actually give it a try. But Carmelo is one that you can actually use. And like I said, if you have any bases that you'd like for me to personally try, comment them down below, and I will seriously give them a try. You know, I'll make a video on it, you know, just to see how it goes. But yeah, man, just leave me a comment. Let me know what base you use and the release speed and the release height, and I will definitely, you know, give them a try. So next we can talk about the releases. This is really personal preference, because all the release does is it can determine how your shot will be contested. If you use like a higher release like Tim Duncan for chance, which I have not used yet, I'm thinking about giving it a try, but I like my jumper the way it is. The last video I made, it was base 11. You know, I'm using base 11, I'm already 1 and 2. Tim Duncan is a really good one because it's super high, so it makes it harder for, you know, the defense to contest your shot. So try out Tim Duncan. I haven't used it. One that, you know, has been really smooth for me always is Steph Curry. That release, you know, is super smooth. I usually don't blend them together, but you can just play around with it. But like, you can even do like, if you just add 30% Steph Curry into any release, for whatever reason, it just makes it more smooth. So I may actually try that at some point. But Steph Curry is a really good release. Like I said, I use Amari Stoudemire. That's one that I've been using for a while now. That, for whatever reason, I really like it. Especially like whenever I use my stretch big, it was a really good one. So yeah, that's one that I really like. So Steph Curry, Tim Duncan. You can also do Rudy Gay. That's like a really popular one too. You know, you can see from right here, it's really high. It's not one that I really tried, but you know, I'm gonna try out some of these different releases just to see, you know, if I'm able to green any, because it's all about timing. You can just use your release for your jump shot cue. You can also use Klay Thompson. I use that one for a pretty good while as well. It was a really good one for me too, but then I changed to Amari Stoudemire. Steph Curry, you can see it's just like, it's so smooth. That's why I like that one. Here's Tim Duncan, and you can see how high he releases it. So that's what can make this release so deadly, especially with my dude being 6'4". You know, if I can get a higher contest, and that's really going to help. Let's see, Kevin Durant. I used that one for a while too, and it was really smooth. But then I changed because I just like using different releases. Let's see, I really think that's all that I can really think of. I mean, you can really just mix around, like even on 2K18 I use Jerry West release a lot. It's ugly, but I don't know. Here's Klay Thompson's release. Like I said, it was a good one. Amari Stoudemire, and you can see Amari Stoudemire is really high too, so that's one of the reasons why I kind of stuck with that one. You can also go with the one-handed jumper. I forget which one that is though. I personally never tried it, but I may, do that at some time. Magic Johnson, I can remember that being like a good blend release, but I don't really think that's one that you might want to use on this game. But yeah, man, that's really every single one that I can think of. Is it Dick Barnett? That's one-handed? No, that's ugly. Whichever one is one-handed, I can't remember which one it is. But yeah, man, that's every single base and release that I can think of. And yeah, man, if you made it this far, just let me know. Comment down below and just let me know what your base and jump shot is. And if you do, I'll make a jump shot challenge video on it just for fun. We'll see, how well it works. But yeah, man, just try out different jumpers and stick with one that works for you. Don't constantly change your jumper, because if you do, you're gonna mess yourself up. But yeah, one of these bases I just said is really gonna help you get more green lights. So you just gotta find which one that works the best for you. Go to your my court and just practice with each one until you found the one that works best. But yeah, man, that's all I have for the day. Thank you guys so much for 400 subs. I'm on my way to 1K, so yeah, I really appreciate all the support. Till next time, peace.
Nigga wanna see me fall. Stephen Curry, how I ball. Gosha garments and a white 3 on my body. I'm an icon, man. And my girl about a 10. I should fuck her in the Benz. Niggas say they